morning everyone. This is easily going to be one of the most interesting videos that I think I'll make on the channel. Happy St Andrew's Day to anyone who's from Scotland watching. Of course it's the 30th of November today. Happy St Andrew's Day. Bonnie, Scotland. Okay, anyhow. This is my life story and I'm going to start off nice and simple. Just explaining who I am and why the heck do I make videos. Well, my name's Lennon Carroll and I was born up in Blackpool in Lancashire. I was born in 2008, March 2008, and I've lived in Southend since 2015, so I've lived here for quite a long time and I've loved it ever since. When I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with autism, and that's precisely when I find out that I had to give up a lot of foods, because I was diagnosed with gluten allergies, I was diagnosed with dairy allergies, and I'm going to be honest, when I was diagnosed with those allergies, I was raging. Well, that was when I was 3 years old. I actually couldn't remember much of it, but that's what my dad told me, and obviously I'm going to go with him, aren't I? When you get dairy allergies and gluten allergies, it's painful. But I'm going to be honest, it turned me into the healthiest person of my generation. And that's because I very rarely eat bad, rubbish food. And yeah, that has to have been one of the biggest motivations in my life. The only bad food I really eat is chips, and that's about it. Because of my allergies. There's nothing else I can really eat, is there? Now, obviously well, not obviously. See? Autism makes you say random things, isn't that great? I was diagnosed, I've already explained that part. Now, primary school, I was bullied quite badly. Precisely one of the reasons I left Blackpool to move to Southend-on-Sea. And it was not great. It was mainly verbal bullying. It wasn't really physical bullying. But I also did receive a little bit of physical bullying as well. I can remember it back in the primary school I used to go to in Southend. I remember it pretty well. I remember I used to be pushed around and used to be called names. I used to have people getting in my face. Like, yeah, it's not a fun experience. And when I was young, I didn't know how to deal with it. I would get pushed around. I would feel scared. I would feel vulnerable. I would be vulnerable. And then, when I left primary school, I was taken out of school completely. I was homeschooled 5 years. And I was at college last year, and I'm still at college this year. This is my second year. And I've still received a little bit of bullying, but I've managed to deal with it very, very easily. And don't get me wrong, I still get stressed over bullying. Because, obviously, there are really bad side effects of it. People kill themselves over it. You get injuries. You just feel scared, you just feel anxious, you just feel stressed, and it's just this thing in your brain where you just fight or flight. And you're wondering, do I fight or do I run away? Now, you don't actually run away. Well, walk away. Well, running away will make you... Well, the bullies will just basically... They'll think it's funny. They'll think it's a race. The best thing to do is to just... Good night, everyone. No, I'm sorry, it's not night time yet. It's 9... I've literally got this weather thermometer. It's 9:53. It tells me the indoor temperature. Everything. I don't know if you can see it really well. But yeah, it does wonders, I'll be honest. Really good to have. Okay. Is that done? No, that's good. Okay. So moving on. So that was primary school life. School life was basically a rubbish life for me. I did not really enjoy it. Obviously, we had to do things we didn't want to do. We'd be doing it from about 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. There were obviously some things I like. Now, my favourite subjects in school would have easily been physical education. Would have easily been. Science was definitely another one for me. Maths, I'd say that was. Sorry, hang on. Apologies, I just had a random stone or whatever it was stuck in my throat. Anyhow, we'll continue on. So PE, maths, English was alright for me. I just didn't like the fact that you kind of just have to randomly guess things. Well, maths is a lot more factual. That way, it's just one answer. English is like a whole bunch of different answers that you have to work hard to think about. Now, physical education was obviously one of my favourites because I love football, I love karate, I love, dumbbell workouts. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, to prove that you don't need a gym. To prove that you don't need a gym. Hang on. That is about, I don't even know. So 12, 15. That's about 18 kg. I mean, I prefer to do one big dumbbell. I mean, I think it's just more effective for building muscle, don't you think? Just for getting good workouts in. Anyhow, we're not talking about dumbbells. I mean, we kind of are because we're talking about physical education, sports, so that's all that kind of stuff. And in terms of football, I'm going to expand on that a little bit because since 2017, I'd love supporting Liverpool. Let's not talk about how they're doing at the minute. I mean, I can't believe Van Dijk's handball. I've seen memes of it. Literally, it looks like he's playing basketball. I mean, that was unfortunate. But I'm not going to go on a rant about Liverpool and what's going on with them because that's not what I'm on here for. Let me be honest. But yeah, I've supported them since 2017, and I supported them because of a friend. Funnily enough, and this is going to probably shock a lot of people. My dad, right, he used to go to Manchester United games. My mum was originally from Manchester. Unfortunately, passed away right at the end of 2015 with alcohol problems. Alcohol does a lot of bad things. Don't try it, honestly. And my dad would go to Man United games with my mum. And he gave me, as I got into football, he bought me a Man United top. And because of my friend, I randomly decided, nah, I'm a Liverpool supporter. I don't know if you can see the curtains. Yeah, I've got curtains at Liverpool. I've also got other shirts elsewhere. I'll show you them now. So yeah, there's my Liverpool shirt. Okay, this is basically a football shirt on try-on haul, whatever. No, it's not a try-on haul. It's just a show haul, I guess you call it. Hometown club Blackpool. And then I've got a flag. Oh no, I've actually got a shirt. Southend United, Shrimpers, where I live. There it is. My home country, Scotland. World Cup 2026. I support Scotland. Most of my family's from Scotland. That's why. What else? What else have I got here? And then another club. This is my dad's hometown club. Hamilton Academical. I know they're. Shame to say that what's going on. They've been accused of cheating and they've been found guilty of it and they've got points deductions. It's a shame, really. I must admit. I'm not proud of the club, to be fair. I've even just heard John Rankins just quit as manager as well. No, my dad's Celtic sport, but I can't find a Celtic shirt anywhere there. yeah. Yeah, similar. There's an equal. I've got an equal amount of Rangers shirts and Celtic shirts at the minute. I actually have a Rangers shirt. Obviously, if I like Celtic, I wouldn't have a Rangers shirt, would I? Anyhow, continuing on for football, sports. So that was the school subject. So physical education was a big one. I was a big football supporter. I'm into martial arts now. I'm a black belt at the judo. No, well, mixed martial arts it is. Right, and I'll show you the belt now. Where is it? There it is. As you can see, this is it. This is in. Where's the? Oh no, there's not. Oh no, there is. Taisho, you see there? You see the sign? Pretty good, isn't it? So that was that. And another thing. On the back of this t-shirt, assistant instructor. So there you go. I'm not doing all that badly, am I? And I'm looking to get into football coaching as well. So there you go. Pretty good. Now, I'm going to move on to the next thing, which is college, right? This is a lot more different because first year I was doing level 2 sport and had to be that. Did that to me the last time. And I just went crazy over it. Just act calmly. To be fair, I do those reactions just to make the videos funny, to be fair. Okay. Anyhow, I thought it was really good because it taught me a lot of things. It taught me digital skills. It taught me, because we were using computers a lot. It taught me how to keep yourself fit. It taught me how to play football. Well, obviously we already knew that. It taught me nutrition. It taught me a whole bunch of different things. I must admit, I absolutely loved it that first year. Now I'm doing creative media at level 2. And I mean, I'll be honest, it doesn't really get any better because now I'm going to do level 3 next year and just go on further and further and see where we end up in the next few years. I don't know, a big film company or being a pro footballer or something. I don't know. Just anything really. I know it's crazy. But anyhow, that's technically the most of my life story that I can possibly think of. I mean, tell me what you think. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it boring? Is it interesting? If you say it's boring, I don't really care. If you say it's interesting, thank you very much. If you like it, thank you very much. If it's bad, then it's your opinion. See you all later.